What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 2, Episode 9. So let's get to it, shall we? Okay, first Amber and her hair and Milan and Myles. It's just more of the same with this story, you guys. I guess now Amber and her hair is on this mission. Oh, and by the way, I'm always going to call her Amber and her hair. For those of you who out there who are tired of me calling her that, I don't know what else to tell you but then to say don't watch the damn channel. Whatever nickname I come up with a motherfucker on this channel is what it then shall be. So yeah, don't try to tell me not to do it. If it's overkill, then it's too fucking bad. Don't watch the damn shit. Tired of you motherfuckers trying to tell me what to do on my own damn channel. Anyway, Amber and her hair is trying to, I guess, get some closure on this relationship with Milan and Myles, but it's a lost cause. She goes to talk to Milan at the studio, and what is it? More confirmation. They've been together for 2 years. Milan has helped Myles in every single way. He's financially supported him. He's given him a place to stay. He's paying for his car. He's even paid her rent a couple of times, which, okay, is a hole in that story. Okay, but I don't even fucking care to point it out. But I will. Okay, fuck, if you had a problem with her in the first place, why would you give him money to then give to her? Okay, so that's some bullshit right there, Mona, bitch. We caught you on that one. But if you say he paid the rent, okay, we gonna roll with that today. But like I said, it's just more of the whatever. Okay, Amber in her hair, she's still upset that he's been lying to her and that she's put her life on hold. That's on you, Amber in her hair. Okay, ain't nobody else. Look, we felt sorry for her. We did. But the bottom line is the nigga been putting you on hold all this time. Who holds their whole life for somebody for all this time? Okay, until you guys physically say that you guys have been having sex, I'm just going to take the liberty of assuming that you haven't. And that you just been sitting around waiting for this nigga to get himself together and act like maybe he want to be with you. Best friend and fuck buddies, they two totally different things, you guys. So I'm just like, I can't until they say that they've been having sex. And I know a lot of people are assuming that. But it's almost to the point where I'm just like, okay, you just trying to make us feel sorry for you. And we do. But only to a certain point. You know, when she goes and talks to Tierra and Moniz, you know, her girls. Okay. She tells them the whole story and they just kind of like, wow, I don't even know how I would feel if I was you. What you want to do now? How you feel? You know, and she's like, I'm a strong bitch. Okay. I'm a bad bitch, you know, but I was hurt. But it's only for a little while because, you know, I'm a strong bitch. I was just like, why do women feel like they got to be so hard all the fucking time to not go through the emotions? That's why you guys so fucking mad and pissed off and angry and, you know, get in new relationships and still be having shit from the last one because you ain't dealt with it because you such a hard ass bitch. Nigga, if you don't sit your ass over there and cry, go get fat, go shop and spend all your goddamn money, run your credit cards up. Okay, like a regular person. But you got time for everybody to be so goddamn strong all the time. But you know, whatever. She tells him that she's strong and she gonna handle it though. She wants to confront Myles. Okay, so if that's what you need to do to handle your business, then fine. So that's what she does. She calls him and she meets him out. You know, he say he worried because then, you know, she told him that she talked to Milan. So she tells him like, if you ready to talk, then I'ma listen. Okay. And I'm just like, bitch, we done told you all this time. Now, what else do you want? But he tells her the same thing. Yes, he's been with them 2 years. Yes, he loved her, you know, is in love with him. Whatever. Okay. She's all, let me see the tattoo. You guys got a tattoo together. It's just like, girl, it is just a lost cause. I mean, I understand the emotions. Like, you just be all over the place because you mad and you know, you molded. Okay, you been holding off for a nigga that been fucking this man for the last 2 years. Like, I get it. But you know what? It's just like, girl, just, you know, she's determined not to get too mad at him though. Did you guys pick that up? I'm still your friend. I just don't fuck with you right now. Let me get over it. Okay, so it's just like you already know that. Look, I'm so sick of Milan and Myles and Amber in her hair. It's so much drama outside of Love and Hip Hop with them. Evidently, Myles just got arrested the other day in real life because he and Milan was at a club at the same time. Milan went over there to confront him because I guess they broken up now. And he went to go confront him, and I guess Myles had to put the pause on that nigga. So, yeah, you know, Milan got his ass beat. And, I guess Myles was like, nigga, don't let these skull earrings fool your ass. Like, I still will beat that. I was like, what straight man walk around with skull earrings in their damn ears? I was just like, that right there's a fucking giveaway. But yeah, I'm tired of them. So that's it. I guess she's happy now. She's had her closure. She's going to be his friend. Just let her get over it, child, I guess. As far as Tierra and Hazel, we can already see where this story is going right now. First of all, Tierra is about to get her lipo. She says the day that she's been dreaming about for all these weeks is finally here. She's getting lipo all over. She kept on just saying lipo, but did you hear Hazel say fat transfer too? So I was just like, oh, so really, what is this here? The doctor was very careful to not really say what was going on. Well, all we know is that she was getting lipo all over her body. The doctor said that she had nice skin and she was beautiful. I was just like, the motherfucker was low-key trying to creep on her. I was just like, Doc, you real close to the line here. You need to scale it back. Where's the professionality? Okay, but whatever. He goes, he does the surgery. Okay, did you pick up on how Hazel was kind of laughing at the fact that she was so unprepared and she was going to be very, very, very much in pain, and she kind of act like she was almost looking forward to it. Hazel. Okay, I guess this is a little bit of get back for her. She's acting like she's Tierra's friend, but something there. You know, the shit that's happened between Tierra and Berg and her last season, yeah, that shit took a toll on her. So this year, it seems like Hazel is a little bit, well, we'll just talk about it. So she has her surgery, fine. Hazel has this thing called Girls Inc. or something like that, where it's supposed to be all the women getting together. We collectively are so powerful as women, which is true. Some of us women can't seem to get that thought together. So she meets with Princess Love, okay? Princess Love got a fucking swimsuit line coming out, y'all. Look, I get your money any way you can. Fucking swimsuit line. They sit down, and even though Princess Love knows that Hazel is a friend of Tierra, she still feels like they can work together. And I was like, okay, so now this is what's wrong with fucking Princess now. I don't think that Hazel is going to be the type to bite Princess in the ass, but still, okay, we can't continue to ignore the fact that Princess seems to choose the worst people to help her out. It ain't a motherfucker else around that you can't get to be your friend. Maybe Hazel and Princess Love need to just go on and be friends. Okay, both of these niggas ain't seem to got no damn friends. Princess goes to work with Hazel. Now you just setting yourself up now, girl. You gonna have to learn how to be a fucking grown up and take care of your own goddamn business. Gonna go and get Hazel. But you know what? Whatever. Hazel was talking to Princess Love. Princess Love, I caught all the sly little shit when she's talking about, Tierra and how, she tried to give her a chance and it didn't work, and calling her a hippo or fat, she's big, she can't throw her further than she can trust her, yada, yada, yada. Got all of that. That right there kind of makes you not look professional. You up here sitting down talking about a business deal, and you talking to somebody who, as far as you know, are friends with Tierra, and you cutting the girl down to who would be a potential business partner. You fucking with your money. What the fuck is wrong with everybody on this damn show, you guys? Hazel is professional enough to not really harp on it. She does say one little slick thing. She was just like, yeah, she has picked up a little bit of weight, but she doesn't say that she's gone under the knife, that she's had lipo and this fat transfer. So it looks like Princess and Hazel is a go. So now Nikki and Hazel, they go and visit Tierra. It's been a week. Tierra look like a fucking beached whale on the bed. Okay, this bitch can't move. Okay, like a sausage, like all her tight ass shit is just all grabbed up, like all on her. She say she feel like a train hitter, just like shit. Hazel already knew that this was what it was gonna be. Nikki is worried because they have this fashion show coming up in 2 weeks. Did you guys hear when Tierra said that, she had to find the sewers and she had to find the pattern makers and now she gotta look for the models? I was just like, y'all got something coming in 2 weeks and you fucking think you gonna throw shit together like Mona, bitch, you just trying that shit today, but yeah, okay, they trying to get it together. Hazel sitting there looking like, okay, well, do you guys really know what you're doing? Like, it's a whole lot more to just worrying about some damn models walking down the fucking runway, okay? Do you guys have a liquor license? Do you have a sponsor for your alcohol? Do you have the waiters? Okay, do you have an open bar? Like, what is going on with all the people that's gonna be there? You got a whole lot more just to worrying about, and Hazel is willing to help. Nikki Nikki knows, okay, you know, I'm a bad bitch and I'm all about my business. However, I have never put on a fashion show. Okay. In other fucking words, she knows she need Hazel's help. So they get outside. They leave Tierra to heal. Okay, they're gonna try to see what they can give Tierra while she's laying in the bed, you know, the shit that she can do on the phone or whatever there, and then the rest of them stuff that takes a physical person to get around, you know, maybe Nikki can handle that, and now Hazel's helping her. So they get outside and Hazel is just like, you know, I mean, we got this thing coming up in a couple of weeks. I'd be happy to help you. Okay, I was talking to my girl Princess, and you know, she got a bathing suit line, and Nikki was just like, oh yeah, I saw her stuff. It was real dope. It was dope. So she was just like, I want to add her to this whole little fashion show. So I was just like, Like I said, it's a little bit of get back because we already know that Tierra would not be with that shit. That's why they didn't talk about it in front of Tierra. Okay, gonna wait till they get outside. Hazel had to remind Nikki of all the shit that went on with Masika and Berg. We know Masika was also fucking around with Mal. Okay, Nikki has her issues with Masika herself, so it was just sort of like Tierra didn't think about what she was doing with Berg and Masika and Mal and all of that last season, bitch. So let's make this butt. We can't sit around and be petty about the shit that happened last season. And, you know, Nikki was just like, you know what, you right. Let's go on and get to this money. Now, y'all, we done finally got Omarion back on the goddamn show. I guess he off a tour and he back. Willie sits down with Omarion. He compares himself to Omarion because they both have come from big bands and now they're solo acts. I was like, okay, Willie, you kind of pushing it a little bit. Omarion was in fucking B2K, a huge group that did big numbers, okay? Day 26, what the fuck is a day 26? It was the 26th day, that's it. But for scene's sake, we gonna act like these two is up, up on the same level. With Omarion, you know, he cool. He sit down with him, and Omarion is pumped up. He was just like, let me tell you something. You go from being in the big band, and then all of a sudden you by yourself, and then you just can't get a hit for like 10 years. And then you look around, and I'm just like, motherfucker, why is you this hyped trying to tell him about what the fuck happened? Okay, I guess he was like, bitch, I done got with this Maybach music. One fucking song talking about eating booty like groceries, and nigga, I'm back on top. So Willie was just like, yeah, you right. I know it's coming. Let me ask you something. Do you ever tell your girl what's going on? No, Marion was just like, yeah, I got to let the team know what's happening. And Willie was just like, well, you know, I guess your team and my team is a little bit different because I am really trying to keep my team from getting back on the whole strong. Bitch is real anxious to get back on the pole, and we ain't really trying to go there. So I'm not going to ever let her know what's going on, okay? I'm going to wipe that sweat before she ever see it forming. But he feels inspired by Omarion, and now he knows what he has to do. He's even further reminded of the shit that he has to do when he has a family day out, you know, with his girl Shonda, the babies. Okay, they done scraped up enough pocket change to go to Chuck E. Cheese or Monkey Joe's or some shit. Everybody's happy. Willie a little worried down in his soul. He got that bubble guts, you know, your stomach. When you be worried about shit, but you try to act like everything okay, your stomach you just need to sit on the potty for a little while. He's talking to Shonda, and Shonda's just like, everything good with that whole contract thing? You got out of it, right? And he's like, oh yeah, I got out of that. It's all good. Everything is up now, okay? Working with Screw, it's all good, okay? So he lies to her. She glad, even though she was just like a bitch was ready. But yeah, this is good news. Now we about to, you know, he gonna get his single. We gonna get a motherfucker to eat some booty like groceries. And it's gonna happen. So, now that he done lied to his girl, he real stressed out now, okay? That motherfucker get his George Jefferson stroll, okay? That nigga's walking into the studio. He about to go tell Screwface some shit, okay? He walking there, hey, what's up, Screw? You know, your phone don't work? Nigga, I've been calling you and everything. They not gonna let me out this deal. I've been trying to get in touch with you. And Screwface was like, hey, wait a minute, nigga. Slow your motherfucking roll. Fuck wrong with you coming up in here all puffed up in the chest, nigga? You better bring that shit down, son. I told you last time you came here that you needed to handle your business. Get out of your contract. Did you do that? Willie, no, you know, he ain't gonna let me out. You know, I need us to do something. His Screwface was just like, nigga, you done got me all the way fucked up right here, and here. What this we? Motherfucker, I'm working over here at this studio. You see me working on this right here? You coming here with all this fucked up energy? No, no, nigga, it ain't gonna be today. And Willie is just like, okay. And Willie had to bring that shit down because Screw was like, I'm gonna get up off this chair and I'm gonna beat your ass is what the fuck I'm gonna do. Willie, he just like, I just need some help. I gotta get out of this. And, Screwface was like, all right, that's all you had to say. All right, I'll try to help you any way I can, but don't come up in here with this bullshit, nigga, because I ain't the one. Screwface says he gonna try to help him out the best way he can. And I was just cracking up at how Willie was just so mad at first. I was just like, okay, nigga, like a damn emergency on your part does not mean it's a damn priority on my part. Fuck, I don't care that you all stressed out, you ain't got bills. Anybody tell you to come out here with this mess and you ain't got shit all the way in order? The nigga gonna say he in the Willie Taylor business. I was just like, I'm in the itsrox business. Screwface is in the Screwface business, okay? Fuck, nobody give a damn about no damn Willie Taylor business. Shit. Goddamn Willie Taylor ain't got no fucking business looking like in the Willie Taylor business. Man, please. I'm over here trying to tell me what to do. Nigga, fuck you. But whatever. Screwface say he gonna try to fix it. Now, Shonda, she happy that her man done did what he had to do, so she gonna take him to lunch. She goes down to the studio, because I guess Willie is down there working with Screwface, and instead of bumping into Willie, she bumps into Screw. Okay, and she's just like, hey, boo, how you been? And he was just like, I've been good. I thought I was going to whoop your man's ass the other day. And she was like, why? What happened? And he said, yeah, he's just pissed because he couldn't get out that contract with Harry. And she was just like, what? You kidding me? So he lied to me? Oh my God, my heart is broken. You know what? I'm gonna fix this. I got my shit in the trunk. Fixing to go work down at Stars right now. If a bitch stay ready, she ain't never got to get ready. So I'm gonna work that damn pole. I'm gonna pay these motherfucking bills because obviously this nigga can't do it. The kind of bitch that I am, I take care of my family at any cost. I was just like, I don't know why this bitch can't be the kind of bitch that go get another damn job that don't require you to take your clothes off when your husband got a problem with it and you got little babies. Okay, but honey, look, I ain't gonna knock the bitch's hustle if that's the only thing that she's good at. Shit, somebody only good at sucking dick. Look, I done already told y'all. Nigga, if you only good at working the pole, bitch, be the best pole worker you can be. But of course, she's acting too hastily because Screwface did follow through on his promise and get Willie Taylor out of his damn contract, okay? And they celebrations all around, you guys. They got their peach reuniti. These motherfuckers is drinking and having a good time. So Willie is just like, right now, the sky is the limit, okay? Can't wait to get home and tell my baby. He rushes home. He got him a little bouquet at a grocery store, roses. He go to the stairs. Baby, I'm home. Baby ain't home now. Baby is at the strip club and she fixing to get on because, like I said she gonna take care of her family. So Willie, you better get down there for your baby's ass be wide open for everybody to see. Ooh, shit. You guys, and lastly, Moniz, look, we're not falling for it. Okay, we didn't figure Moniz out last season, and then we further figured her out this season. We talked all about Moniz and her mama's relationship last week. What else is there to talk about? Okay, she pouting around the house, okay, because she's a fucking big-ass baby. Richie Dollars, even with all the shit that he done been through, he don't know how to handle this shit with the mama and the daughter being in this fight, dog, because he has a good relationship with his parents. So this shit right here is confusing to him. Okay, he was just like, you need to fix this. There's a whole lot of damage between the two of you. I mean, what mama come and tell the boyfriend, kind of warn him off because, the fucking daughter crazy. And what mama tells the damn baby daddy to take you to court and take the kid away. So obviously there's some shit that you need to handle. Moniz doesn't want to talk to the mama. You know why? Because the mama clocks her fucking tea. That's why. She's not mad about the shit that the mama has said, that Fizz needs to take the baby and all of that, because this is shit that's probably been said plenty of times. She's mad because the mama won't let her have this fucking fairy tale ass life on this reality show and try to get us to think some other shit other than what is so plain and obvious for us all to see. She don't give a fuck about them kids. She's mad. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, she get up and she start crying. She runs off to the other room. Richie is like, look, I'm just saying, you acting like nothing is wrong, but then you go in here and you start screaming and crying. Okay, we ain't seen nan tear. All we see is this fucking ponytail look like a goddamn microphone in Richie Dollars' face. And while he's talking to her, he's just like, you guys really need to talk. So, I mean, that's good that Rich, he tries to be the mediator between them. A couple of days later, I guess they called the mama over to the house. We gonna sit down and talk. Marla come in there like, you know what, I'm glad that you had me over. The more Marla's on the damn screen, the more I like her. I can totally understand Marla. She is not that hard to get. I don't think that she was a perfect mother in any kind of way. As a matter of fact, she probably created this monster that Moniz is. However, it comes a point in time when we as adults have to make better decisions than our fucking parents have made. Okay, there's things that my parents have done that I am trying not to repeat. As much as I love my parents and as great as I think that they are. Okay, so yeah, we have to make decisions as we all become adults to be a better whatever we gonna be. Okay, so she sit down with Moniz and Rich. Moniz is just sitting there, you know, stone faced and staring off to space, and she starts up with the shit again, you know, that nobody ever cares about her, that the mom, you know, always talks bad about her, talks down to her, okay, has problems with the choices that she's made as a parent. And the mom was just like, listen, I'm apologizing for the way that you feel, but I have always been Team Moniz. I told you from the beginning, before you even had this baby, that if you were willing to do what you needed to do, that I would be there to help you. What good does it help me to tell a man to take my grandchild away from my daughter? What does that benefit me? Why can't you understand that I'm trying to look out for the best of this child? Moniz is nothing more than just the victim, okay? Oh, you are mean to me, and you talk about me, you talk down to me, and you're big, and you're bad, and you're scary. You told the other man to take my baby away from me, and you won't let me have this fantasy life on here, and you always coming on and ruining everything. She's a fucking baby, you guys. All her mom is asking her to be is accountable for that child, okay? And she feels like even if it has to come to the point where they go to court, maybe this will force her. Maybe she will understand the legalities of how you could lose your child. That's all she's trying to help her. She's not trying to say that Fizz needs to take that baby and be gone. She's trying to get a bitch the toughest ass love of, you know what, the threat of losing your child is imminent. But Moniz don't see it that way. She gonna come up with some shit talking about how the mama then ran off with the stepdaddy and never thought about how that might have affected Moniz and all of that, and that's why she's made it, you know, 100% her focus to have a really good relationship with her baby daddy from the start. I said, now bitch, you ain't gonna sit here and lie this motherfucking lie when we on season 2. We done seen the shit that happened last season. We see what's going on this season. You mean to sit up here and tell you got a good relationship with now Moniz, child, look. Oh my God, here go fucking Mona trying to get us to rewrite the history. All right, Mona, we gon' But Moniz tells her mom that, you know what, from now on she wants to, you know, be a mother on her own. She doesn't want the input or the help of any of her parents. And did you guys see Marla's little smirk and look down like bitch, you gonna need me way before I ever need your ass. I know that smirk. Honey, I give my kids that smirk all the time, okay? You know what? I'm gonna let you have it. You go on and go off into whatever you think is reality. I know the shit. I done been here. I'm a grown-ass woman. I can only show you better than I can tell you. So, look, I'm gonna leave it alone. You go on and be a good mama over there like you say you are, okay? And your ass gonna lose that damn baby. Alright, you guys, that is it. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.